Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our YouTube channel once again. This is the Alpha House. We are here to win. As you can see, everything is going amazingly well over this side. As you saw that today is a Wednesday and we started on Monday. This is how things are right now. And guys, I think there is just one that hit a stop loss yesterday or so. I just lost one of them, but it's not okay. It wasn't that much, so I put a very tight stop loss. That's why I always encourage you to always put a tight stop loss when you are doing this, because we are trying to eliminate every possible high loss. So we are trying to minimize the losses and maximize our profits. So today what we have here is just these three amazing indicators that I will be using today. So we've got moving average, the stochastic oscillator, relative strength index. So those are the three indicators we are going to be using today. I think today, let me just start with the settings. So the first thing we are going to do is to come to the main function F, and that we are going to add the moving average. So we're going to put period, just click on that number and let's put it on period 70, and then we go for shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, make it 3 pixel and make it red. So let's go. Then the next thing, you're going to come to the main chart again, and on the main chart what you are going to do is you are going to go down and put on the relative strength index. So the relative strength index, you're going to put period 1, apply to close, and you're going to put the levels as you see them over there. So you're just going to be putting 95, 90, 80, 50, 20, 10 and 5, and please make it black. If your screen is white, so make it black. Otherwise, for those who are using a darker screen, please use a color that is going to be visible well. And then you're going to click save. Then what we're going to do is to come to indicator window 1, and you are going to add the stochastic oscillator now, because we want to put it there, and it's just down there. And then for this one, just set to default. So click set to default down there, and then we are good to go. For those maybe who are not seeing, it's just down there. So just click that one and click save. And now we have our three indicators this side. So guys, this one is going to be simple. I'm going to try to make it as simple as I can. Let's take this highest one right now on USD CAD. So what we are going to do is this. The first thing is that you're going to mind the stochastic oscillator. So what the oscillator does is that it registers every slight movement in the chart. Every slight movement of price is going to be registered as a very great move on the stochastic oscillator. So what we are going to be doing is to look at the highest points. So we're going to look at the highest points like these ones, and the lowest points like these ones. So the highest points are for sell entries, and then the lowest points are for buy entries. So whenever it comes below the 20 line level, so this is our 20 line level, as you can see we've got 20 there. So if ever it comes below the 20 line level, you are so confident that you are going to place your buy trades. Remember, we are trying to make sure that you go into the trade with all confidence. So if it is high here above the 80 line level, you are now sure you are going to be placing your sell entries. The reason why I wouldn't advise you to put it on when it is below the 80 or just below the 50 is because I don't want you to be losing a lot of money in the process. So let me make an example. For instance, so I'm just going to zoom in for the sake of this example that I want to make over here. So guys, you can see over here, so price was now changing course. So, and this is a high point. So if that is a high point and then price is now starting to be below the moving average, it means price will be selling. So the confirmations you are going to make is, firstly, price has got to be on the high point here, and then price has to come below the moving average for us to sell. Easy as that. Price has got to be high, and then price has got to be below the moving average, and now you can confidently place your sell entry. Maybe let's look for a buy entry now. So what we are going to do is to look for the lowest point, which is this one. It's exactly at 20 over here. So if it is at 20, you go up there on the moving average. If the price is above the moving average, it means price will be bullish. So what you are going to do is to come and check. So at least find a bullish engulfing candle, or find 2 consecutive bullish candles. So in this case, we have got 2 consecutive bullish candles, and we are going to use them for our second confirmation. That is how this thing is. It's not that complicated. You just mind the high points over here above the 80 line level. So long as they're above the 80 line level, and for instance, let me show you this. You see, this is the moving average, right? And price is below the moving average. It means price is selling, right? So if price is selling, every time we get to these points, you are going to be selling. Now price is going above the moving average. If it is going above the moving average, remember, we are using the lower ones now. These are the ones we are using now at the bottom. So this thing is really not complicated, my dear friends. It's really not complicated. Maybe let's check another one. Let's take this one. So let's go for ADNZD. As we said, we mark the top and we mark the bottom. So our main points are just above the 80 line level and below the 20 line level. And then we just watch the moving average. So long as price is above the moving average, it means we will be buying. If price is below the moving average, it means we will be selling. And if we are selling, we are only going to be minding the top. If we are buying, we are going to mind the bottom. It's really not complicated, my dear friends. It's really not complicated. So guys, as I promised you that in the middle of the week I'll be coming to show you one thing, another trick that we can use. This strategy is really amazing. Just try it out. Maybe you can try it out on your demo account, or you can just back test the strategy and see if it works for you. And if it works for you, you can adopt it, take it, and let's make more money. That's the whole point of what we are doing. See you guys next time.